Hello all. So I just have a really quick kind of scenario question kind of thing. Why is the Pope coming to the U.S.? He just got done seeing Cuba, but what is he doing in the U.S.? Well, some may say, well, he's visiting the flock, which is true, but he just went up and he's going to speak to both the House and the Senate here in the U.S., which is a government entity. Well, we have separation from church and state. Well, we used to have separation from church and state. Not anymore. And why is he sitting with Obama? Do you know how many war crimes this man has been in and caused? How many wars? How many dronings? What about the wedding parties and the families that he's bombed with the drones? And you may say, well, that's the fault of the bomber. Well, the bomber goes to the top man, which is Obama. He's the one who okayed it, period. He should be at fault for all this chaos. Why is the Pope not addressing the chaos in Europe and the Middle East? Why isn't he saying you should stop your ridiculous warmongering? Instead, he just comes here, everything's fine, flowers blossoming. Man, I just don't get this Pope. I thought religion was all about morals. If it was, why isn't he up dealing with the migrants? He sits on a huge plot of land, which is considered a country. Why don't they take in some of the refugees? Why aren't they dealing with war talks and the buildup in Syria and all these new wars coming on? And the U.S. supplies ISIS with Humvees and pickup trucks and bombs and rifles and everything they need. Most of that is the U.S. Let me go show you something. Oh, I know you don't believe that either. Well, let me show you what the records show about how much war the U.S. has been in. We're not even a third of the way through the list. We're still not even at the halfway point, and the camera's getting hot. What on earth are you doing? Did you know that the U.S. hasn't even declared war since World War II? They just go and do it. So my question has to be, oh, by the way, what country has done more wars than any other? Do I even have to answer that? So, Pope Francis, what are you doing coming to the U.S.? And by not saying anything, doesn't that mean something? I appreciate all the ups and the downs and the comments. Always love the comments. Someday I'll be able to jump in there as soon as YouTube lets me do that. I guess they don't like my content, so they limit me on what I can do. And I love the new subscribers. So, until next time.